Many of you may know that Sydney Grace recently had a sale. What you may not know is that until that sale, I have never bought a Sydney Grace product. It is a brand that I have wanted to try for a very long time, but their palettes are just outside of my budget, and so I haven't. I thought about getting one of their mystery bags once, but a couple of the shadows that were in there did have carmine, and I do have a carmine sensitivity, and so I am purging my collection of shadows with carmine, so I'm certainly not going to be bringing more in. However, their website is very clear. You can find the shades that do have carmine and steer clear of them. Well, with this sale, they did have some palettes that were on sale that I can use. And so I actually placed 2 orders. Now, I have had these for about a week. They shipped incredibly quickly. I think there might have been some people whose orders got delayed. Mine were not one of them. And so I'm just going to share these with you. Today, it's going to be about looking at them, swatching them, that sort of thing. And then I will do looks with them for future videos, but I just had to share them with you guys. And so my first order was placed on the first day of the sale, and these palettes were insanely clearanced. The first one I got was the Be Mine palette, and I got this palette for $8. So obviously this is one that they're trying to, clearance out. I'll get rid of the shade saver there, but just look at how beautiful that is. I did get the light version. They had a light and a deep. I don't think there's any reason you would ever want both because a lot of the colors are similar. There's just some deeper options, and I felt that this one was plenty deep enough for my light skin tone. And these cool rosy purpley tones are just right up my alley. Now, lately I've been doing more of a warm bronzy look because I did that latte video. I'll put that right up here so you can watch it if you haven't yet, when you're done with this one, of course. And I did that look a couple of times testing it out prior to filming, and it's kind of been my go-to look all week. I am just loving it. I vary it just a little bit each day, but somehow it just kind of keeps happening. And I think it's kind of my compromise between kind of getting close to fall, but summer's not over yet and I'm not letting it go. And this look works for that. So anyway, plus it's easy and I love the way it looks on my eyes. So this palette, like I said, was $8, and just really appreciated a few things about my Sydney Grace shopping experience. First of all was how well these palettes were packaged. Each one of them was wrapped individually in bubble wrap, and then they were in their boxes with packing paper under them, between them, and on top of them. So they were very well protected, and I had no issues with them not arriving in one piece. They did arrive completely intact, so I really liked that. Another thing I appreciated is that there's a little sticker included, which I think is cute. It says Sydney Grace. The snowman sticker is a little bit hysterical in the middle of August, but if you're a little hot, maybe you can think about cooler days to come, I guess. I don't know. And then they also included some single shadows, which I also really appreciated. These I'm not going to open just yet because I'm almost to 1,000 subscribers, and when I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'm going to do a giveaway with 2 winners, and I want to have enough really cool things to put in there to make 2 people happy. So I'm keeping those because they might end up in a giveaway. Anyway, the other palette that I got, and this one I will not be swatching, is the Summer Days palette. Look at that palette. It is just gorgeous. The glitter, oh my goodness. And this one I'm not going to be keeping because it does have carmine in some of the shades. I don't know which ones because it just says, contains carmine. But anyway, if you don't have a carmine issue, then this will be great for you because it's going to be in my 1,000 subscriber giveaway. If you do have a carmine issue and you win that, let me know and I will make sure that I send something that you can use. But these are just really pretty. I thought with the color out here that it was going to be a much warmer toned palette, but it's really very cool toned, kind of a rose gold. And I think they're just beautiful. So not going to be putting my fingers in that one because it's going to one of you when we get to 1,000 subscribers. I am going to put my fingers in this one though, so let's swatch. I think what I'll do is I'll go across the row this way and then come back and get these and these. Okay, so starting with Smooch, All Mine. Oh, that was really smooth. Wow. Baby Cakes, Love Me. need to get out a wipe. And Romance is this really pretty dark brown. That one's a little bit patchy, but I think if I rub it, yeah. These are really smooth mattes, and I think that they will be really nice on the eyes. I've heard that Sydney Grace's formula is very smooth, and the shimmers are really buttery, and I can tell that by putting my fingers in it. Let's go to row 2. We got some pinks in this row. So here we've got Flirty. Oh, that's pretty. Soulmates. Darling. And Pucker Up. I kind of messed. Let me do that again. I kind of messed up that swatch. There we go. Pucker Up. So you could do a really pretty rosy toned look with that. And then there's one more in that row. I can't swatch with my thumb, so I've only got 4 fingers for swatching, and these are rows of 5. And so this one is Cupid. Oh, that's pretty. Okay. And then the last row, am I going to run? I think I can do it. Okay, these are shimmers, and they are stunning. This one is Crush on You. Look at that. Wow. Eye candy. This is a green. Oh, an olivey green. Oh, I like that. Wow. I Heart You. Purple. And then Smitten is this really pretty charcoal dark black. And then the last shade in the palette is a black. So let's see how it does with pigment. Gotta dry my fingers off. It's called My Person. And I'm going to just do it right down here. Oh my goodness. Yes, that is a very pigmented black. I really don't use black, but if I wanted to, it's there. That is gorgeous. Wow. I can't wait to do a look with this palette. And the other thing that I really appreciated about the ordering from Sydney Grace, because this sale was different items on different days, and like the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty and that kind of thing. And I hate sales like that. And I know they do this intentionally because you don't want to have to pay shipping many, many days. But if you've got something you want on day 1 and something on day 3, then you have to place separate orders, and their plan or their hope is that you will order enough to get the free shipping every time you order, every day you order. And honestly, that just makes me mad, and I refuse to order. But with Sydney Grace, the shipping is only $4, which is perfectly reasonable, and I have no problem paying $4 for shipping when I just want 1 or 2 things. Call me a cheapskate if you like. I will gladly accept the title. On the 3rd day, maybe it was the 2nd day, I don't know, the Blessed palette by Mary over at Glitzy Fritzy, and I will link her down in the description box below, was on sale. And I think Mary is just a stitch. I love watching her. She's so fun. And I watched her when she was still a small channel, and I just am so glad that she is doing such amazing things. And so I really wanted the palette to support her, but at its retail price of over $50, I just wasn't going to buy it. But when it was on sale for $32.75, I decided that I wanted it. And I also had kept a birthday gift card that I'd gotten from my son for $30, and so I applied that to it. And I know you guys have probably already seen it. You've probably seen Mary swatch it and do looks and other ones, but I'm going to do it anyway because I haven't had my fingers in it. And so if you want to watch, stick around. I got another little snowman sticker, and I got 2 more singles. Again, I'm not going to open these right now. I want to look. I know this one is very similar to a shade that was in the palette, the Be Mine palette that I just swatched. So that's definitely going into my giveaway drawer. And then I will look at these others and see if there's something like it, or if they can go in the giveaway too. So this one, let me take the shade saver off. Oh, these are so pretty. if you haven't seen this palette yet, just take a second to appreciate the color story there. It's very cool toned again. There's kind of a theme here. I've been wearing very warm tones for the summer, and I'm just kind of feeling more into a cool tone vibe as the season moves along. But this one definitely, you can stay very neutral if you want, but then it has these pops of color with the purple and the blue and the kind of olivey green and then the brighter green up here. So let's swatch like we did the other one. I'll do the 4, go back for the 5th one, and do it row by row. Okay, the names in here are either just really sweet or very funny. So this one is My Savior, and this is just a very light skin tone-ish, for me, type of shade. It'd be great just for setting my eyeshadow primer, that sort of thing. Be a Blessing. And that, it was hard to know where to put that one because I couldn't really see the other one. Sugar Tiger. I'm going to try to get these closer together so I don't run out of room. And then Pop Nong. I did not listen. I'm sorry, Mary. I didn't listen to how to pronounce this. Pop Nongi. I'll have to look that up. And it's just a white. And the last shadow in the first row is called Little Bit. And it's just a really pretty rosy toned neutral. Now we're getting into some of the fun shimmers. So we have Shy Guy, and if you've never watched Mary, that's what she calls her hubby. And then My Buttercup. That's a pretty green. Ooh, I can't wait to use that one. And then So Merry. Oh, look how fun that is. I thought that was going to be so much brighter and like almost unwearable, but that's pretty. And then Pita. And then the last one in that row is called Cinnamon Girl, and it's just a little bit of a warmer toned neutral. And I like that that's options in there so that you can decide if you want it all cool or if you want to mix warm and cool or go a little bit warmer. All right, more fun colors. You guys, oh my goodness, these are like butter. All right, so we've got Fritziness. That's just so pretty. Oh my goodness. Irish Heat. A olive. Oh, look at the shift on that. Wow, it's kind of like olive and bronze and yeah, pretty. High School BFF. A pretty silver shimmer. Me After 60. It's a not quite black. So if you want to deepen things up, but without getting completely black, it's more of a charcoal. And then a really pretty rich chocolatey brown called Family. And just smooth. Oh, these are gorgeous. What a pretty color story and so much variety. With this palette and the other one, my goodness, so much you can do. So I am so very pleased with my purchase from Sydney Grace, and I can't wait to use these, especially to see if they perform as well on the eyes as they did in the swatches. Vote down below and tell me which one you want me to use first, Be Mine or Blessed. I'm going to do videos with both of them, but if you let me know down below, I will do the one that gets the most votes first, Be Mine or Blessed. I know I'm late to the Sydney Grace train, but I'm very excited to have these palettes in my inventory and can't wait to use them. I hope that if you've enjoyed this video, I know it was a shorter one and just some swatches, but if you like that sort of thing, give me a thumbs up so that I know that you want to see more of them. And if this isn't your thing, but you hung around anyway, thank you. That's very helpful to me, increasing that watch time. Keeping people on my channel lets YouTube know that they need to show this to more people. And if you're not subscribed, if you would take a second to do that, I would very much appreciate it. When we get to 1,000 subscribers, like I said before, we're going to do a giveaway with 2 winners. And make sure that you also, after subscribing, hit that notification bell and set your notifications to all instead of personalized, which is the default. If you've got a little more time, maybe click on this video, head over to my channel page and see if there's something there you haven't seen yet. I would very much appreciate that. I will see you there or in the next one. Have a beautiful, blessed day. Bye-bye.